Before fishing, the world was nothing but pain and strife. Everyone went hungry and everyone was pissed off all the time. Then they eventually discovered, hey, if I grab this little slimy thing out the water, I can feed myself for like a whole 2 days. I might be able to live for a little bit longer. I might even make it till 30. Flash forward to today, and fish are a beloved part of our culture, so much so that they even came up with a bunch of sayings surrounding the things. Give a man shit. Teach a man how to catch a fish so he could fish good. No, give a man a fish, he'll feed it for a week before flushing it down the toilet non-discreet. Pretty sure that's how it goes. Flash forward even fucking more, and people decided that not only were catching the things IRL good enough, we need to be able to do that in video games too. Gone Fishing came out in 1977, not that one, yeah, that one. It looked like this and would somehow later lead to this. Fishing Derby came out in 1980 and made the groundbreaking expansion of actually giving you something to, I don't know, fucking look at. It was still pretty simple though, catch the fish that swim by, blah blah blah. Now it's the 90s.
On your mark, get set. We're riding on the internet.
This is when we started to see some real changes to the formula. Not only did we start to see different varying types of fish games, but we also started to see fishing make its way into games that weren't necessarily about fishing. It was included as an optional feature in Harvest Moon. It was still relatively simple in this game, however. You just go out to the water, cast the hook in, and then wait for something to bite. It wasn't until its sequel, Harvest Moon Back to Nature, where we started to see some more intricacy added here. It requires you to do things like use bait and have unnaturally quick reaction times in order to click that shit out of the water, which is another thing that we'll be talking about later. But that's in the future, and we're still in the 90s, so how about you be fucking patient, okay? Sega Bass Fishing also came out around this time and was one of the most intricate ones yet, featuring multiple different mechanics instead of just like one, and even sporting some cool 90s colorful visuals. I love this shit. I know it might not look like much from the footage, but apparently this is supposed to be pretty tricky and actually one of the most fun fishing games from the 90s, probably the most fun fishing game from the 90s.
This one's huge!
You have the realistic fishing simulators, which are more of a realistic depiction of taking a nap, and you have other games adding fishing in as an optional feature, making those games even cooler than they already were.